Local history at Mt Gambia. In 1954, 26th of February, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II planted a tree here. Now we can see a tree there. You can see a tree over there. And if we swing around here, it's chopped down. Yes, progress. They decided to put a roundabout in, and the tree that Queen Elizabeth planted here on the 26th of February 1954 was chopped down and the roundabout put in. Probably bloody Democrats or something did that, or Republicans in Australia, not Republicans in America, but Republicans in Australia. They probably had a protest here. So anyhow, that was the site of the first tree ever planted in Australia by Queen Elizabeth II. And it's gone to progress. It was right next to the Blue Lake and the wildlife park here, not that that was here at the time. And what piece of trivia do you need to know about Queen Elizabeth now that we can't show you the Rowan tree? She travelled not in a regal Rolls Royce like we've showed you two of them previously, but in a Humber. An English Humber Super Snipe. And you can see a photo there of Her Majesty in it, with the roof down. And that's the car in the parade in Mt Gambia there. And some at the 6,000 school children that were given the day off school and travelled to meet or look at Her Majesty passing by. So Her Majesty waved to them all from a Humber Super Snipe. If someone corrects me and says it's a Humber Hawk, well, okay, tell me why it's a hawk and not a Super Snipe or a Snipe. They were used a lot as regal cars in Australia. English car, Humber, part of the Roots Group. Humber, Hillman, then they acquired Sunbeam, Rapier, all those makes. And then they in turn were acquired by a mental blank. They were acquired, yeah, and disappeared after they made Hillman Arrows and Hillman Hunters and things like that. Chrysler, yeah, it was. So that was the end or the demise of the Roots Group in Australia. And another piece of trivia, seeing that this has been looked at by people who are looking at the team trying to ride around Australia, might say, what's the Queen's Humber got to do with that? Well, Humber also made motorcycles. So there's the link. So those people going to say clickbait, forget it. It had a motorcycle connection. So while the Rowan tree is gone, the Queen Elizabeth Park's still here, and Blue Lake is just over there that we did a separate video on. So why don't you hit the like button and tell us what you know about vice-regal visits to Australia, or what you know about Humber motorbikes, or any other trivia that concerns the head of the Australian government, who now is King Charles. Alright, hit the like button, the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and add some comments.